Yeah, I'm here. I would like to show you this, and I'm very excited and happy because many projects can disappoint you. That's what I can tell you. Even goat farming can as well frustrate and disappoint you. Show these people this goat. These are new babies. The reason why you see me here, I'm going to explain 2, 3 things because whatever you're seeing here, these are newborns. These are newborns that were born yesterday, but one. You remember I told you, and I'm going to rewind it. I let you understand what they call um, synchronization. So whatever you see, I think the cameraman can bring closer. These guys, all these guys you see, I left here. It was Sunday last week, and these kids were not here. This is a boa section. I think you can see. Take much closer pictures, and you see how these guys are looking. So these were all born between yesterday and yesterday but one. These all kids were born yesterday and yesterday but one. Look, this is just in the boa section. I've told you many times that projects disappoint, but God projects can never completely disappoint you. The reason why I'm saying that is because by the time you might think that gods are giving money in a slow pace, but when you look at it so close, gods can give very, very good money. I think today, let me sit down with these guys. I try to tell you a story. I try to give you a simple lesson why this one is too much in the sunshine. Okay, so I'm here to give you a story, or to give you an idea, or to give you a plan, to give you an inspiration, because exactly what I'm doing is what I'm explaining to you. I'd like the cameraman to show you all these kids. I also want you to go down and look at these kids, how they look. Okay, so if all these kids were born, let's say yesterday and yesterday but one, we do have over 30 kids just within 2 days. I've been doing this for so many times. I've been explaining to you this for so many times that goat farming can really turn to be a very good, successful project. And basically, it is because of production. So the moment you don't have kids to produce, the moment your kids are not giving you kids, just know that you're not making business. But the moment you have these kind of animals, you are really doing a very good business. Let me tell you how I do it, such that you do understand how I bring up these kids being produced or born in a single day, or born within a week, or born within few days. I remember, if you check out my videos some time back, I did what they call natural synchronization. And since I did that natural synchronization, now goats are really doing it automatic by themselves. How? Because these goats don't have sex like you people. I didn't say you who is watching me, but like some of you people, like whenever you're free, you want to have sex or something. These are animals, and the animals only have sex for a reason of production. You get it? So basically, it's very easy for them to be synchronized. This is how I did this. I pulled out a male, and basically, I wanted my goats to all produce in a dry spell, and of which this is a dry spell, though we got some disorganization because of the change in the climate, where we were expecting to produce kids. We didn't happen to have that chance, and where we were expecting dry spell, we didn't get it, but still it went back to the normal seasons. So what I did, I looked at the season of the year, and I expected rain, like our normal rain, like in our country. That's what I can say. In our country, we always have rain from April, May. June it stops. Sometimes even March, but basically April, May, and early June, then it winds up. That is a season. And we always get another rain that is in November, December, November, actually sometimes even October, late October, we have some rain. Then November, um, December there it stops, and then it prolongs up to the March, like the way I have told you. So if you really need to produce kids in those seasons, this is what you are supposed to do, or this is what I did, because me, I always tell you what I do. So I pulled out a male, and I made sure, actually I pulled out a male. It was in December, and actually from November the males were off. December, November, December, January, late January, I introduced the males. So when you introduce the males in late January, you expect kids to be bred, the goats to be bred. And actually, for your information, goats always come on heat in high temperatures. So when the temperatures are warm, goats always come on heat due to enough heat. So when the heat is on, they always come on heat. The PGF2 alpha hormone always increases when the temperatures are high. So basically, I introduced my animals in late January, and they were bred from January, late January, that is, so let's count February, March, April there. So those 3 months, the babies, the animals that were bred, let's say in late January, let's count for their gestation period, which is 5 months. So we count February, that's 1, March, that is 2 months, April, those are 3 months, May, that is 4 months, and June, that is 5 months. And the gestation period of these goats is always 6 months. So basically, sorry, the gestation is 5 months. So that means we start to produce in June, whereby the rain is going low, July, and then August. You get it? When the dry spell is on. And in that period, the male is supposed to be in. Why? Because if an animal is bred in, let's say, in June, we expect June, July, August, September, October, November, that's when we shall start seeing. Remember, November there is rain. From October to November, there is some rain. And then also in early early December. Because when an animal, let's say it produces in June, as we said, it's going to be bred in July. So if it is bred in July, you count August, September, October, November, December. So we start to produce another batch in December. That is late December. We produce January, February, and March. And that is the season of the dry spell, whereby we expect babies in a dry spell, and also in the rainy season, we don't expect a lot of babies. That's why when I pulled out my male in October, November, December, and I introduced it in early January. That is how the synchronization worked. So now the babies we are producing, we have started in this is June or August. We're entering actually August. So we expect babies this month, next month, which is August, September, and October. There we shall be winding it up. So the synchronization, that is how it works. You don't use hormones like artificial hormones. You use the natural hormones. You pull out a male for 3 months. Then after pulling out a male for 3 months, they all come on heat and then pile themselves. So when they pile themselves and you introduce the male after, that male has that hormone called testosterone hormone, which really smells bad like for you, but for animals, it's really a very, very good hormone. So what happens, if they start to smell that hormone, they will definitely come on heat in a group, and the male can serve like 2, 3, or 5 goats within a day, and the other days it relaxes. So that's what basically happened. These guys were synchronized naturally, and I can receive kids just within a day. So these kids were born just within 2 days. That was yesterday, and yesterday but one. So this is how. And even if I want to sell, I can sell goats in a group, because I have a group that was born in the same time. So basically, guys, I want you to copy these things. I've told you, pull out your male, let's say in October, if you are just beginning. Like for me, I no longer do that. The animals have done it themselves automatically. After my first synchronization of pulling out my animals in October, November, December, none of them was bred in that period. So I introduced the male in January, like late January, Feb, and March. Those are 3 months. So we do expect deliveries after 5 months. That would be in late June, July, August, and September. That is how we can do the natural synchronization. So that is how I've been able to produce all these goats. You remember the fathers, I imported them from South Africa still some time back, and now see the results have come up. This will definitely help you have a group of animals. It will help you sell your animals in the same group together, and as well also grouping your money, because I told you many times that this business helps us to group our money and know we get money in this period, we get money in this period. So that is how we have definitely done this. And this is a boa section. The savannah started, I think I showed you a video some time back, and we have just started now. I think at the end of maybe 3 or 4 months, we shall have over maybe 100 or 200 kids just within one flock. And in all the farm, if we get around 500 kids in a season, that's a good deal. Let me just wish you the best. That's what I really wanted to show you. Bye.